I'm James Parker, and this is Florida Story.
He was not coming down. He played possum. I'm definitely angry at bringing the drama to my house.
This guy was going to great heights to avoid arrest in Cape Coral. Deputies say he climbed up into the attic and refused to come down. It took hours and a lot of pepper spray to get him to fall through the ceiling and right into a pair of handcuffs. Thanks for counting on NBC2. I'm Peter Bush.
And I'm Kyla Gaylor.
Quick point of order. The two anchors giving you that report were named Bush and Gaylor. Bush and Gaylor.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. What is it?
Florida Story, we're going to one of those hip, cool adult arcades. Have you been to these? I love them. If you are like around my age or younger, you grew up playing video games and the nostalgia of going to these adult arcades where you can hang out on a Saturday night and they have a full bar so you can get a whiskey and Diet Coke and then you can go play Tron or Dig Dug or Top Gun or Galaga or anything that was on like Dance Dance Revolution. Or it's amazing. All of the nostalgia just comes flowing back. And even though you're a 30-something, 40-something-year-old nerd, it makes you feel like a kid again. Well, at one of these in a place called Clewiston, Florida, it's the 777 arcade, and someone comes in attempting to rob the joint. Yeah, some nerd comes in the middle of a hot Saturday night and decides, I'm just going to take this place for everything it's worth, and he's waving a gun around. What this nerd wasn't expecting was at the 777 arcade, stay strapped. They have a security guard with a gun who fires a single shot, and the dude runs off. That's it. No more threat. So they call the cops. Cops track him down. They go find him at his apartment, and he runs out the back, jumps in a car, takes off. Now there's a police chase. He chucks the gun, but he ends up crashing. The police get him in custody, and here's the story. The police go back. And it turns out that one shot that the security guard fired actually hit this nerd in the back. So kudos to the security guard for firing through a crowd and hitting the guy that was attempting to rob the arcade. So first off, amazing shot. Second off, when the cops go find the gun that was chucked on the side of the road, turns out it was a BB gun. This dude tried to do one of the great bluffs and rob a place with a BB gun, got shot in the back for it. He almost got himself killed. And what you're robbing an arcade? You know, I know you're going to get more than like a handful of Chuck E. Cheese tokens. These places make money, but you're risking your life with a BB gun to go rob an arcade. I was like, how much could you possibly get? What are you going to do? Are you just going to go grab a big roll of the skee ball tickets and laugh maniacally into the night? Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. What is it?
This is a bad story to end on, so I hate to do this to you. But what we have here, Daytona Beach in the area, there's a 44-year-old man who is a cheerleading coach. First off, he kind of looks like me, and I'm just a generic middle-aged white guy. I'd have a big, dumb, square head. I'm kind of tall, medium build. I do not look like a cheerleading coach, okay? And this guy looks like me, except he has white man dreads. And there's nothing more suspicious. Few things, I should say, that are as suspicious as white man dreads. You're either an incredible musician, you're a guy that is compensating for being an art teacher at a community college, or there's something wrong with you. And so what we have here is something's wrong with this guy. And if you're suspicious of him, you're right. This 44-year-old Florida man had the cops called on him because he is a cheerleading coach. But two of the girls accused him of doing some inappropriate things on a FaceTime message. Yeah, that. He was whipping his mule on FaceTime with girls who are under the age of 16. Ew. So he has to go on the run, and when they catch him in another state and they blast him, he has such a distinctive mugshot, even though he's using different names in different locations. You can tell it's him because the stupid white guy dread. So then there's a couple of chicks in Kansas were like, yeah, he did something similar with us. And then there were some girls in California. There were other girls who have now come forward in another state. So I think this guy went through 4 different states being a creeper cheerleader coach. And, you know, sometimes you hear this a lot, never judge a book by its cover, but sometimes you maybe should at least at least investigate a little more into a book based on its cover and not just be so dismissive if the cover has like warning bells going off. And by warning bells, I mean white guy dreads.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer and watch this.
Florida Stories is produced by Spring Rock. Follow me on Twitter at Florida Stories J. I'm James Parker, and this is Florida Stories.
MortgageGumbo.com. 8+ years of providing education and options to folks just like yourself on your most valuable asset, your home. Hey, if you're new to the show, welcome. Welcome to the Gumbo Nation. This is your home show. We promise to give you facts, data, in a delivery method that's, I would feel safe to say, unconventional. You could visit the home away from the show is MortgageGumbo.com. Dad Cam.